And I tell them, look, when we're right here in the shop, we'll all work together and we'll do everything we can. But when we get out there on the racetrack, it's every man for himself. I mean, I can't win if I follow Nate around. I can't win if I follow, Zach Coger around. I just can't. And so, hey, and on top of that, when we're all racing here out of the same shop and those guys come over to work on the race car, I don't want to hear about how he outran me last week. I don't want to hear it,
Yeah.
So I got to get in front of him.
I gotcha. And you don't have to speak.
And to touch on to that, there was somebody that really sucked at following that rule. And that's Brian Sipes. He had too big of a heart. He followed me around that racetrack at least 2 or 3 times that I knew he was faster than me, but he really sucked at every man for himself. He was the biggest team player we had. He's just got too big of a heart to do it.
I didn't know that. Learned something new again today. So he's wanting y'all to win it. Both y'all to win instead of himself. Or...
Well, I mean, and I know what Nate's talking about because I would follow Brian and watch him do it. Like, if we had a start and say Nate drew second and Brian was 5th or 7th, if Nate didn't get in line before he got back to Brian would back off and let Nate in line. He wasn't, and then he would try to pass him or whatever, but he would help a teammate out, and I'm sure he done it for me too, but he's just, I'm just telling you, like there was several times that I had Nate hung on the outside and I wasn't about to let him in.
Let's see. Final question here. So this year, before you moved on to Sportsman with Nate, so you said Austin Jones used to race for on y'all's team. What happened that kind of disconnected y'all from each other?
We're not going to have that discussion on the air.
All right.
It's a pretty sore subject, and we're not going to have that discussion on the air.
All right, I understand. All right.
But he did. He drove 2022, I think. He drove the 88 car. That car was run out of our shop. That was his rookie year.
All right, I got you.
It actually is the car that he owns now. He actually ended up buying the car and taking it with him when we part ways.
Well, I would say it was a pretty good episode, and it was fun having you guys on here. I guess about time we close the curtains. We've been on here for about an hour now, and I think it's about time I go eat something.
Yes, sir. Me too.
I got you. All right, well, it's good having you guys on. Thanks for coming on, and we hope to have you guys on here soon. And yeah,
I hope you give us a call back soon. I hope Nate wins one of these big races, and you need to call him back to do an interview.
Yeah, definitely. Well, good luck to you guys in the upcoming season and whatever you guys decide to do.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, see y'all later.